All right there, folks. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Lovely to see you. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good Friday. How was that for you today? Happy days. Happy days, eh? I was never in doubt with that treble. Never in doubt. Nice way to double your money. Well done if you jumped on. I noticed a few of us had some winners in the comments, didn't we? A couple money lines. Yeah, sound. Solid reads, solid picks, solid breakdowns, just great work all around, straight across the board. Everyone involved, I appreciate you. Well done. But it's not time to start slapping each other on the arse just yet. There are no grounds for complacency just yet. We're not finished. We're not finished. We've got 2 more games here. I'm mainly focused on the one. I'll probably end up sprinkling on the other one, but we'll get to them in a second. Before we do, like the video if you would, subscribe if you're not. If you want to send a little something my way for the picks, support the channel. Links in the description and the pinned comments, along with the picks. You haven't got to. You really haven't got to. It's cool if you want to. Right then. Also, as well, before I forget, before we get started, we're over 400 subscribers now, aren't we? That's fucking nuts, that. That's mad. That's proper nuts. It's only been a year as well. It's only been a year, and I don't know exactly how you would measure successful growth on a channel like this that's only been going for a short period of time. But if the analytics are true, and not even the analytics, I reckon we're doing all right. I'm more than impressed. I've got a piece of where is it? I've got a note here somewhere from when I first started the channel, and it's got a few a few lines on it, basically like 100 in like 5-bar gates, and it was we'll get to 100 by this time next year, and we literally got to 100 by January in the matter of a few months, and then here we are at 400. Yeah, madness, absolute madness. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who's followed along so far. And if you've been following for a few days, or for those that have been following from the very beginning, I know you are yourself. I ask you this: are you going to follow me once more? Just this one last time before we get to the finals. If so, once more into the breach, my friends. We'll go and get some more cash today. Where do we start? I'll tell you where you start. We're going to start with Benjamin Bonzi, Cameron Norrie. Should be a good game, this. This is split right down the middle. Total is 23.5. Benjamin Bonzi, man. Fucking Benjamin Bonzi. This guy just keeps winning. This guy keeps winning, and you know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't touched them all tournaments, apart from yesterday, whenever you're watching this, you know what I mean. The only time I touched them was the game he had against Alex Michelsen, and he dropped that first set, and it was the first set he dropped all tournaments, if that's correct. Yeah, that's right. And look, truth time now. Let's be honest, we don't lie on this channel, do we? How many of us that had money on this game, maybe the set, maybe the money line, doesn't matter, how many saw him drop that first set and went, oh my fucking God, here we go? Because I seen him drop that, and I went to myself, you know what? This is what I get. This is the Benjamin Bonzi that I expected. No chance. The worst thing Alex Michelsen could have done today was take a set off him. It's what we call poking the beehive. Because he got served up a dirty hot French bagel in that second set. Just fucked him up. Absolutely fucked him up in that second one. And then third set, 7-5. Good shit from Michelsen. Like, he's good, isn't he? We said it a few months ago, but he's most definitely grew on me this year. I've rapidly become an Alex Michelsen fan over the past few months, no doubt. Why would Benjamin Bonzi get beat by Cameron Norrie when he's playing the tennis of his life, isn't he? The tennis of his life. Why is this split right down the middle? Cam Norrie just looks fucking solid, mate. say what you want. Like, the numbers don't lie. That first game he had against Carbias Baena, that's what put me off him for most of this tournament. I know we've given him as a couple of floaters, but I haven't really touched them at all. The game of Carbias Baena was dicey as hell. Sort of somewhat redeemed himself against Luca Van Asch, and then most definitely redeemed himself against Zizou Berg, in my opinion. And if you weren't happy with that, he just smoked Corentin Moutet today as well, 6-2, and then a tiebreaker in the second. Corentin Moutet just choked that tiebreak as well. Great stuff from Norrie. Looking at the percentages here, they're all the same. They're all the same, and that explains everything, doesn't it? Like, that's all we need to say about Cam Norrie. He's been so consistent, very consistent on the serve, good baseline game. He's tricky as well. He's a lefty, and that causes problems for people. A lot more seasoned, a lot more tested at this level, especially on the tour level. Like, he's not exactly a stranger to finals, is he? Let's be real. Benjamin Bonzi, this will be, if I'm correct, the third final he's been in. I think this is Bonzi's third final. Obviously lost the previous two. Fuck it, it's now. I'm not going to say now or never, but it's like, come on, it's the end of the season. You cannot play the way you've been playing in front of your home crowd all week and then just get smoked here. Like, you'd like to think that's not going to happen, but I'd give Cam Norrie as a dog. Was he a dog against me? I don't think he was. No, I give Cam Norrie as a dog against Zizou Berg. And I said it, didn't I? He could cause him problems, and he did. Moutet, I expected him to beat him. Maybe not as convincingly as he did, but, he still did. Benjamin Bonzi, man. If I try my best to just ignore how good this lad's been playing at the moment, which is impossible really, but let's just try. You would say Cameron Norrie has all the tools necessary in order to beat someone like Benjamin Bonzi. I'm not wrong in saying that, am I? I don't know, man. I really don't know. The one thing that's sort of standing out to me here, right? Benjamin Bonzi against Alex Michelsen. He's faced more, like, all right, like, he still won, but Benjamin Bonzi has faced more break points against Alex Michelsen today than what he's faced against Quinton Hallis, Casper Ruud, Roberto Batista Agut, Manuel Ginard, and Marc-Andre Huesler all combined. That tells us a little tale, doesn't it? That tells us a little tale that maybe, just maybe, he's starting to wilt. Not only that, he did drop his first set of the entire tournament, which, like, no one's really looked like coming close to taking a set off him, really. First serve percentage took a massive dip today. Massive dip, as of what it's really been. Like, just for a quick reference, so first serve points won against Quinton Hallis was 85%. First serve points won against Casper Ruud, 84%. 81 against Batista Agut, 85 against Ginard, 64 today against Alex Michelsen. Now, that mightn't mean anything to you, but it means a little something to me. 2 hours as well. He spent a lot of time on the court. We forget that he's went through qualifying as well to get here. He's played 6 games. So this will be his 7th game, as opposed to Cam Norrie's what? 5th would this be? Yeah, 5th game. I don't know if that means much, because even though he's played 2 extra games, if you look at the time that he's spent on court, it's near identical. That's because he just pretty much drilled everyone in the early rounds. I don't know, folks. I really don't know. This is the one that I've just got nothing concrete for. Anywhere else, I'd lean towards Cam Norrie to get this one done, but you'd be a fool to confidently go against Benjamin Bonzi the way he is playing. He's just, the lad's impossible. This really is the final of this tournament. Like, I couldn't think of a better way to end this one. it really is anyone's. It could go either way. It could be a total game. Like I said, 23.5. You'd expect both of these to win a set, wouldn't you? At least. Maybe look at the total. This just could be an overspot in my opinion. I don't know. I might sprinkle on that. If anybody's got anything for that game, please do let me know. But I say I'm not going to touch you. Knowing me, I'll wake up tomorrow. I'll probably have a little sprinkle. So if you've got anything of interest for that, I want it. And then this is where we have our business today, boys. Belgrade final. Hopping on over to Serbia, we have got El Chapo, Hamad Medjedovic. Chapo, man. What did he do to Yuri Lehechka today? Fucking... Oh my days. Like, what happened to that boy? As that fucking Birdman song goes. Is it Birdman? I don't know. Who remembers that song? Yeah, he fucking annihilated Yuri Lehechka today. You know, there was a lot of people weren't so certain how that one was going to go, were they? There was a load of people saying, you know, we know Lehechka's good on his day, but it was staring us right in the face. We broke that game down perfectly yesterday, didn't we? Perfectly, we said it. Chapo just too much in every area of the game, every aspect of the sport. Great stuff. Absolutely fucked them up, served him up something dirty today, just slapped them all over their kitchen. Fucking get the fuck out. I'm going the final. And you know what? Why wouldn't El Chapo win this title? Why wouldn't he win this title? Have we ever seen Chapo play like this? I don't think I've ever seen El Chapo operate like this before. He's fantastic. Absolutely remarkable. And he was today against Lehechka, and he just continued to be. Then he's been great all tournament. He just seems to have gotten better as well. Faced 0 break points today against Lehechka. Saved 2 out of the 2 against O'Connell. Saved 1 of 1 against Nuno Borges. Saved 6 out of the 7 against Fuskovic. 5 out of the 5 against Hugo Grenier. Is that? Yeah, like untouchable. You can't fuck with Chapo when he's playing like this. Like, I don't care what anyone says, you just can't. What was it today? 6-2, 6-1. He's just done Nuno Borges 6-2, 6-4. Christopher O'Connell 6-2, 6-2. Yuri Lehechka 6-2, 6-1. Considering a lot of people were saying it was going to be a tight one, and a lot of people even thought Lehechka was going to do him. It's a statement game, that. That's a statement game. That speaks volumes, that performance. It really does. Hamad Medjedovic, you know, he's been decent all tournaments. I am a little bit surprised he's still here, but it looks like the draw has worked really, really, really well for him. You know, who's he beat? Binak, Kovacevic, Sarundalo. Now, this game today against Laszlo Djere, this was the one for me. This was the deal breaker on the final, depending on how he performed today. And don't be wrong, he won. Great stuff. 6-2 in the first set for Medjedovic. He then dropped the second set 6-3, and then he needed a tiebreaker in the final set to get past Laszlo Djere. Just under 2.5 hours on court. Grueling. Very grueling, as a matter of fact. What did I want to mention about this? Oh yeah, that was it. So, similar to the Benjamin Bonzi pick with Cam Norrie, Medjedovic is, considering he's been really good all tournament, and he's been fairly solid, fairly consistent. He has shown little dips and that, but pretty much everyone does. He has faced 10 break points today against Laszlo Djere, and that is more break points than Francisco Cerundolo, Kovacevic and Binak all combined. Once again, it's telling us something in it. This kid, and I was never really sure about this in the start, but now I'm starting to ponder on it even more. How much has this kid got left? How much has this lad got left? Because, the home crowd is only going to do so much for you. I've seen a lot of people already going on about, the home crowd, that's going to give him a lot of energy, this and that. He's going to need a lot of energy to take on El Chapo. No doubt about it. But not only is he playing in his home tournament, is this his first ATP final? This is Medvedevic's first final. I'm right in saying that, aren't I? First final. Not only that, it's your first final in front of your home crowd. That is so much pressure, so much expectations. And let's just take a little look at this as well. This is standing out to me. So we look at the percentage on the first serve points won for Medvedevic in the past few games. We've got 78% against Binach. It's fairly decent. 84% against Kovacevic. Like, that makes sense. Like, Binach better than Kovac. Like, that makes sense. I'd expect him to serve better. I don't think Kovacevic's return game's anything like Brandon Nakashima's. But then we go from 81 to the game against Cerundolo. It then goes to 73. It is then dropped from the game from Cerundolo to today against Laszlo Djere from 73 to 60%. I'm looking at second serve percentage, pardon me, but even still, that's still alarming. First serve is very similar. 78 against Binach, 84 against Kovacevic. I flipped over, sorry. 79 against Cerundolo and 71 today against Djere. That's what's happening with him. Medvedevic seems to be sleepwalking towards just an absolute stinker, in my opinion. I really do. I just don't think he's going to beat Chapo. I really don't. Not playing like this. This guy's just got a really big serve. And then when that serve's not working, like I say, the numbers don't lie. They don't lie. If you can remember what I've just said, there, or you can go back and you can look at the numbers yourself. But they've all took a massive dip. First serve percentage, first serve points won, and second serve points won have took a massive dip as the games have went on. There's our answer right there. Chapo has gotten better as the tournament's gone on. Even though Francisco Cerundolo made Medvedevic look like Federer, didn't he? Apart from that, his stats weren't like, that's just how shit Cerundolo was, because Medvedevic's fucking percentages and his stats were nowhere near what they probably should have been for a result like that. Noticeable drop off against Laszlo Djere. Like I said, sleepwalking towards defeat, in my opinion. I can see, look, that 10 break points against Laszlo Djere. Like I said it the other day, you give Chapo half of them. Laszlo Djere could only convert one of the 10 break points. I imagine give El Chapo just half of them break, just give him 5. I imagine he'll convert more than one. And with that being said, that is my one official pick for today. I'm going to be laying the points with El Chapo here. Denis Shapovalov -2.5. I reckon he gets his first tour title since 2019. This is a scary version of El Chapo. It really is. This is a really, really good version of Denis Shapovalov, and it's coming perfect time for him. Some of you may not be thinking it. You might be sitting there going, there's no fucking games left. What are you talking about? No. If he can win this title and end the year on a title win, that is going to do wonders for this lad going into next season. So, fingers crossed. I reckon he gets it done. What do you think? What are you saying on that? Let me know your thoughts. Get involved. Share with the group. Don't be shy. I am all the way in on El Chapo minus the points today. Sound. Best of luck to you, however you're going with it. And that's it, innit? Right, that's it. That's it, folks. Sound. Right, I'll be saying good night to you then. Let me know what you're going for, as always. Like the video, subscribe if you're not, all that bollocks. Let's wrap it up with a win, eh? Let's wrap this up with a nice little Canadian bow in the shape of a maple leaf. And then we can chalk these two tournaments off as a nice little success. Ride it right in to the ATP Tour Finals, which starts on Sunday. So, I'll see you tonight anyway. Take it easy. Enjoy your Saturday. Have a nice weekend. El Chapo is going to do. I can't wait to watch this. See you in a bit, folks. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Appreciate everyone who subscribed to make it to 400. Means a lot. I see you. Let's go get that cash. See you tomorrow.